So give me angle 1. One method of hubud is I meet it, pass it, press it, and go. He does the same thing sometimes. If he does something different, it doesn't mean we're not doing hubud anymore. It just means that he did it a different way. He can, usually hubud is always passing it to the outside. Now Dan, if we start to take away this attack and use this attack instead, the 5 instead of the 1. This is angle 1, this is angle 5. You do hubud, it's taps now for us, Dan. No matter what lead foot I have in front, I can do this hand method with both feet forward, not at the same time though, left or right. If I wanted to slow it down, I could make it look like this. No disconnection comes about between us. This is like Kung Fu now. We might just roll the hand. We might actually capture the other person's hand. I can actually roll and press my hand like a Tai Chi. And these are more about sensitivity and feeling. It's not all what I see. It's what I sense. And I can feel, you can feel if I'm pushing forward. You just redirect it.
This is Spider-Man.
If I sense him pushing forward, if I'm not too rigid, I can respond to it. Maybe take away his hand. So this is why we're working, when we do hubud, with the number 5 forward punch energy. Could be a knife stab, but my first move is to redirect it here instead of block it. If it comes from the outside, my angle 1, I might do this, then basically I get to the outside of him. If he punches forward and I have not obstructed and going this way, I just get to the outside. It's usually easier to defend from the outside. I clear his punch, redirect it, press, and do the same attack. He uses his backhand because I'm trying to immobilize his front hand. Okay? And we can do this yay quick, but here's with no disconnection. Alright? Now, hubud isn't also an ultimate technique. Sometimes it's great to just use this front hand, trap like this, which is different than this trap. It's even more favorable because once you get this connection, if you feel he's pushing back at you, like maybe I go to do this and it's not working because he's resisting. So if I feel I can't do a darn thing here, why fight it? Just take this hand and yank him where he wants to go. And then you can insert some kind of hyperextension, then go back to plan of attack. So in hubud, I might put this, then go back to the punch. So that's just a body twist. Dan, when you feed that punch, take away my hand first. Slant my arm and punch right to center. See, if he can't stop me from defending my center, he's not going to hit me. I'm guarding center. Okay, so we've got angles of attack. Hubud works mostly off angle 1. We showed how to insert the angle 5, which is a forward thrust, usually with the punch. Okay, so this, it's a little bit of, I'm deflecting it. If I use triangular footwork, there's an old Kenpo move called windmill. It's an exercise. Dan, I'm gonna work a defense against your punch from the left or right hand. If he punches with his front hand, his jab, his left right now, I do this block, 1, 2, stepping off towards 230, let's say. I can keep a distance, connect my arm to his with the grab, which usually involves a twist and a pull, and insert a kick. This is called windmill guard. When the right punch comes, I step towards this angle, 1030 or so. At a distance, I can insert a kick. If I do it again on the left. The kick sometimes in America is modified, because Americans aren't the most fit people. They're not as flexible as we'd like them to be. So instead of the kick to the ribs, which could come in like a tie kick, I can take the ball of my foot, as he jabs with the left, I do a double cover, get to the outside. In the process, I kick him low with the ball of my foot, get to the outside, smash the side of his knee, and when I get to his outside, I take away his chance of attacking behind him.
My backup behind you.
Let me try against your right hand now. I go to the side, block, American modification, kick low again, cross step out. Cross step is one of the few instances when I might cross my feet, which in boxing in America it's usually not recommended. But there are other styles, like in Kenpo karate, and things where they will cross their feet, and sometimes it's used to rotate or turn out.